Hi, water signs. This is Kelly from Moonpietarot. This is your weekly love reading for October 11th through the 17th. So this is for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising. I've already shuffled the cards and placed them, so we'll get started with your reading. At the bottom of the deck here, I laid it down here, there's the Four of Wands. Um, I feel like what's really been going on in your life is a lot of this card in this deck talks about playfulness or playing. Okay. uh when you look at this card, the illustration is kind of like maybe flirting a lot, or trying to get some kind of satisfaction in your life, seeking satisfaction, pleasure, playfulness. Um, Maybe it's not necessarily a bad thing. Um, it can just be like this lighthearted energy where there's so much playfulness that you don't want to, maybe you don't feel like you've wanted to commit to anything because, with commitment becomes responsibility and at times lack of playfulness can be. And I feel like for you, for the water signs this week, there's just this energy of you really don't want to, you're not so sure about getting involved. If you're single, you just really want to play more and just enjoy and have fun. And if you're in a relationship, you really may are just trying to not have anything serious or have any negative things pop up. You really just want to have fun and enjoy yourself. Now, at the start of the week, you have the Eight of Pentacles. So this is a card about indifference. I'll try to show you. It can be that maybe there's someone in your life that you've been trying to be playful with, and they've been um, indifferent to your like your, I can't think of the word, your attention toward them, or someone's been trying to be playful with you and you may have been indifferent to their attention. Okay. But this card does start at the beginning of the week where there's this indifference. Okay, I don't know if maybe you are feeling like you're trying to be playful with people, or a certain someone, and they've just been indifferent to your affection. Um, but then you have the Chariot right after that, the next couple days. So I almost feel like this card in this deck is about conquest. So I almost feel like that indifference could be causing you to want to take control of the situation, because I don't feel like you may be feeling that indifference may be making you feel a sense of rejection, and maybe you need maybe you're feeling like you need to make a move in a more serious way. I kind of there for some of you, there may have, because you have this rose in this picture. Some of you may have gotten caught off guard as far as your emotions or your feelings. Perhaps someone's indifference, or what you may feel is indifference toward you, has actually intrigued you. Maybe you've come to realize that you actually have true feelings for someone, and that indifference from them could cause you to want to um, like not lose that. Like you may be reaching out. The Chariot card in the traditional tarot is a movement card also. So there could be this feeling where, this is not, how can I say this? You're not satisfied with where you are. with this situation. Maybe you feel like you need to do something about it. Perhaps all this playful energy is becoming too much for some of you, and maybe you're feeling like you actually need to make a move with a particular person because I don't know, there can be some of you who may feel like, maybe you were being playful with someone and now you realize that they're being playful back, but there's nothing serious, and maybe you actually got up in your feels or you became attached. And there's a feeling like now you're thinking you may be thinking to yourself, oh, I need to like go get this person. Or for some of you, someone could be feeling this way about you. Okay, maybe they feel like maybe they've been offering their love, maybe they've been playful with you and they are offering, maybe they realize they have feelings or affection toward you and now they want to make a move in your direction. There's an element of risk with this though that's coming through because you have the Fool card here. There's an element of risk of taking a chance. So some of you may be feeling like if you were in a situation where you were just playing and you got attached in some way, this could be a big deal for you because you may not have seen that coming for some of you, and or this could be another person who has gotten attached to you and now is either going to take a risk and move in your direction, maybe express themselves in some way emotionally, okay, or may just be making themselves more present in your life for this week, maybe letting you know how they feel, or there's just this element of some kind of a risk will be taken this week, either by you or another person. Now you also have the Eight of Swords, so that risk, if it's by you, or even by them, I will say, there could be a sense that there's a fear of being taken advantage of. Okay, so there can be this feeling of if I expose myself or I take that risk or really let them know that, I want more or I'm interested, I have affections now, there can be that feeling of fear of being taken advantage of, because this deck, the Eight of Swords, is very similar to the Eight of Swords in the traditional tarot, where this card talks about deception. So there may be this feeling of, if I tell them, will they take advantage of me? Or, uh, for you or another person, will they be trying to you could have a lot of questions. Are they only after me for my money? Are they only after me for my status? Are they only interested in me for whatever's going, my looks, or things like that. So that element is really playing here. You're going from this playful energy. I'm sorry, this playful energy here where you're just having fun, or you have been just having fun, to this, there's feelings involved here now, or there's affections here, and this person's indifferent, and why are they indifferent? And what's going on? And wait a minute, what's happening? There can be this feeling of confusion and a desire, like I said, to take a risk, but feeling fearful of that you might be deceived, or you might deceive yourself. Okay, and then you have the Nine of Pentacles, and this is a card in this deck, the word is embarrassment. you know. And it's not saying that if you take a risk, you will be embarrassed, but I feel like if you do decide to express yourself, you may feel after doing that, like you may say to yourself, oh my gosh, why did I say that? Why did I do that? Because that's vulnerability. So if you express yourself or someone else expresses themselves to you or tells you something that you just didn't expect to hear, or it's something that you are shocked by, you know, there's an opening up of emotions here, and someone there may be feeling embarrassed by, it's kind of like when you go out drinking and then the next day your friends or whomever tell you what you did and you're just like, oh my gosh, that feeling, so I feel like that could come into play. I don't see, I'll tell you this, I don't see the action happening where I don't feel like someone's actually going to express their emotions, but I feel like they may be realizing, either you or them, that someone may be feeling their actual feelings for another person this week, and there may be this element of thinking, I need to take a risk, I need to do something about this, because I don't feel like you like the feeling of indifference that's happening. If you are indifferent to another person, it may be because you've realized that you have feelings for someone, and you you may you may be taking a risk by not saying anything, because of embarrassment, or the fear of embarrassment, or the fear of being taken advantage of. If you've been involved, even if you're not in a relationship with anyone, you could just have a crush on someone that you've just been having fun with, and all of a sudden now this is getting a little more serious. You're actually starting to feel things like you're so there's that whole thing happening here, very much so. So like I said, I don't feel like someone's going to actually expose themselves this week, but I do feel like they're going from this, I need to do something, and they're thinking about it, and they're thinking about, all the avenues, like, what happens if I express myself? What will happen? And quite frankly, I feel like there is this element where they'll be thinking negatively. And I don't feel like, because I just looked at the bottom of the deck here again, and there's temperance. So I feel like there's a reassurance here with this card that if feelings are expressed in either direction, I feel like it'll be a balanced reaction. I feel like this person will be reasonable, and I feel like accepting. Okay, maybe wanting to take those emotions and move them to the next level. Okay, I feel like it's a positive thing with temperance. It's a very good card to have. So I don't feel like maybe focusing on the negative or focusing on the fear and the embarrassment to opening up is really going to be conducive to what it is that you want, especially if you or another person feels like that you're someone that they want, or they are someone that you want. I feel like don't let the fear stop you. Because obviously, if this is a person that you've been playing with, or have in your mind, or even if it's your partner, obviously, it seems to me that this person there's a mutuality between the two of you, because as you can see in this picture, she's clearly enjoying the time being spent together. So, okay, water signs, that's all I have for now for the week. So please let me know how that works out for you. And if you wish for a personal or private reading, you can always click on the link below. And I hope you have a great week. Okay, thanks. Bye.